what I'm wearing. This is a traditional Filipino dress that most Filipino women wear for formal occasions. Usually the First Lady wears something like this. It has butterfly sleeves. This is Nina's. We found it when we were going through her things, and we found that she had 3 of these. Where she got them from, I have no idea. But anyway, so that explains why I'm wearing it. Today I wrote a letter for Shara and JJ. When you grow up, your mommy won't be here to tell you stories about her childhood. So today, I will attempt to relive them for you. Your mommy was born 37 years ago. She was a very good baby and was not fussy at all, except the milk in her bottle had to be just right, not too cold, not too hot. She had some health issues like eczema and asthma, but she soon outgrew those. Growing up, she was her older sister Tiffany's shadow. She followed Tiff anywhere she went. She developed a love for music at an early age, so she started taking violin lessons at age 4 and continued for the next 14 years. In grade school, she already showed an exuberant personality. She had a lot of friends. She, Tiffany, and your mommy's friend Tracy went to a brand new school named John Malcolm Elementary School in Laguna Niguel. Since they were the newest students of the school, each child was allowed to draw on a tile, and the tile was permanently placed on the wall. I just came from that school the other day, and that tile is still there. So someday, when you're older, Shara and JJ, I hope you can visit the school and touch this tile that your mommy made when she was 9 years old. She was very popular and again had many friends. As a matter of fact, in high school, when I picked them up, Tiffany would be in the car as soon as the bell rings. And we sat in the car for at least a good 20 more minutes while your mommy said her goodbyes to her friends, which seemed like the whole school. Her teenage years were a little turbulent as she was probably trying to identify where she belonged. For a while, she had a passion for church and volunteered to mission in Mexico. Then her interests shifted and were more directed towards nature and animals. She had a dog named Rocky. Remember Rocky? And she loved that dog dearly and had him for more than 16 years. Your mommy was a delight and fun to be with. She was resilient and daring. One time we were on a road trip and we were caught in a severe snowstorm. We ended up in an old motel, and by this time the snow was 5 feet tall. While we were brooding from being stuck in this horrible motel, you know what your mommy does? She goes out and builds a snowman. She goes to the motel kitchen, gets a carrot, uses it for a nose, and really, we could all learn from her ability to adapt to whatever situation she was in. Your mommy also loved Filipino heritage. We dreamt of one day going to the Philippines and exploring all the islands. Her favorite food was arroz caldo. She could tell if I bought it or if it was homemade. One day, I watched her put some rice in a bowl with some sinigang, which, for those of you who don't know, it's the Filipino soup. When I looked up, the bowl was empty, so I asked her, "What happened to the soup?" I asked. "I inhaled it, Mom," she said. So when your mommy and daddy decided to get married, it took Lola and I almost a year to prepare all the details of their wedding. Your mommy was a beautiful bride, and as you know, purple was her favorite color. Even her hair was purple. They got married in Dana Point, a city that was close to Mommy's heart. Actually, even just last year, she told me of a neighborhood in Dana Point that she liked very much and wished that she could bring you up in that area. Another characteristic of your mom is she was also a very giving person. Christmas and birthday presents showed how much time she spent looking for the best presents for everyone. In her passing, she designated her organs be donated. So somewhere, someone can see better. Someone can breathe better. And someone has a beating heart because of Mommy. You see, Shara and JJ, you are the most important human in your Mommy's life. She hovered over you like a hawk. You were her life. She loved you with all her heart and mind. Here's a poem that was written by someone else, but it makes me feel that your mommy is talking to me. And it goes. Last night, while I was trying to sleep, my daughter's voice I did hear. I opened my eyes and looked around, but she did not appear. Then I heard her say, Mom, you have to understand. God did not take me away from you, Mom. He only took my hand. Then she said, when I called out in pain that evening that I died, God filled me to his side. He pulled me up and saved me from the misery and pain. My body was hurt so badly inside. I could never be the same. My search is really over now. I found happiness within. All the answers to my empty dreams and all that might have been. I love you, Mom, and miss you so, but I'll always be nearby. My body's gone forever, but my spirit will never die. You must go on now, Mom. Live one day at a time. Just understand, God did not take me away from you. He only took my hand. I love your mommy, Shara and JJ, and I will miss her. But looking at both of you, you'll always remind me that your mommy had so much love in you. Love, Lola.